Persuasive speech.
Hey.
Audience.
Hurry up, because I want some butter.
And go.
My persuasive speech is on why we should eat butter instead of margarine.
Yay! Yay for us, butter people.
In 1869, margarine was originally created to fatten turkeys.
Yeah.
The substance was patented and then proceeded to be used on livestock. However, the product failed and actually killed the turkeys.
Oh, lovely. Throw that margin out.
Being that so much money was invested in the product itself, the people who had invested the money wanted to earn their money back. This led to the fictional health awareness, to the effects of real butter on the human body, and why people should stop eating butter and start eating margarine. Did you know that butter and margarine actually hold the same amount of calories per serving? Butter may have slightly higher saturated fat content, but margarine can increase heart disease by 53% in women by eating the same amount of margarine versus butter. Here are the facts about margarine. 1. Margarine is very high in trans fatty acids. What are trans fatty acids, you ask? Trans fatty acids do occur in tiny amounts of some foods, particularly foods from animals. Almost all the trans fats now in our diets come from industrial processed foods that particularly hydrogenates, which are added hydrogen to, like hydrogenated vegetable oil, like you'll see in soda, stuff like that. Unsaturated fatty acids. Trans fats then are a form of processed vegetable oil. So if you look on the back of like a Mountain Dew label, it'll say hydrogenated vegetable oil is actually used in the process of making a soda. Number 2, margarine triples the risk of coronary heart disease. Over 50% of males will have some form of coronary heart disease by the time they're 50, and over 50% of females will have some form of coronary heart disease by the time they're 60. Margarine increases the bad cholesterol in your body, which is LDL, and lowers the good cholesterol in your body, which is HDL. Margarine increases the risk of cancers by 5 times.
That's crazy.
Margarine decreases the immune response of your body. That's the natural way that we fight off diseases.
That's great.
Yeah. Margarine decreases insulin response, which is how we naturally process sugars and carbohydrates. Margarine is actually a chemical compound that is 1 molecule away from being plastic. Margarine is actually white. They have to put dyes in it to make it yellow. And they have to put chemicals in it to make it appetizing to the human palate.
Grandma likes margarine. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Just get those big tubs of them.
If you don't believe me, this is what you do. You take a tub of margarine and leave it out for a couple of days. Outside, inside, doesn't matter. I can already tell you what's going to happen. No flies will go near it, not even fruit flies. It will not mold, rot, or smell any different than it did the day that you put it out.
Oh, no.
Why? Because it's not naturally made. There's no natural ingredient in it.
Did you try that experiment?
Yeah. There's actually no natural ingredients in it.
No natural
Did you
ingredients.
actually put a tub outside?
Yes, I did. And actually, if you go into Walmart, you'll notice that many of the kiosks that they have in the middle of the aisle are country crock that are not refrigerated. They're just sitting with the big price sign. because they don't have to be refrigerated.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Now here are the facts about butter. Traditional butter is made up of 80% milk fats with some water and non-fat milk solids. The ingredients in butter are milk, cream, and salt. That's it.
You make your own butter.
Our bodies are designed to naturally process real food, not chemical compounds. When margarine breaks down in our bodies, did you know that we never actually get rid of it? That it attaches itself to our fat cells and stays in our body forever. It is better, overall, to eat an all-natural product. No chemical compounded butter than margarine any day of the week. Than to put a chemical variety that will affect your body forever. And that is why you should eat butter instead of margarine.
I really don't love me margarine.
Yeah, so
6 out.
imagine-